We believe that the knowledge, experience, and insight of low-income young people needs to be integrated into policies and programs designed to improve the conditions affecting them. The members of this council have faced and transcended those conditions and risen into positions of leadership. They have deep knowledge about what enabled them to do that as individuals, what needs, therefore, to be expanded and funded for more young people, as well as what obstacles and injustices still need to be addressed and eliminated.
Hello, everyone. My name is Adam Strong, and I'm from southeastern Kentucky, specifically Jackson, Kentucky. And as a graduate of Youthfield, where I found my way to Hazard Community College and then University of Kentucky, and now this council, I'm here today to speak to you about internships and why that's so important. The new report just came out this morning for September, and the unemployment rate is 5.9%. It's went down. That's great, but there's still a lot of work that needs to be done. In more rural areas like southeastern Kentucky, where I live, the unemployment rate is 7.1%. And let's not forget about the thousands of men and women all over the country that have been unemployed prolonged and are no longer put in this actual figure. They're no longer counted. And yet those are lives, American lives. The change in the job markets around the country have led to the unemployment of hundreds of thousands of Americans, as many people scramble to provide basic necessities for themselves and for their families. They seek all avenues of opportunity, regardless of the rewards or the consequences, whether it's America's underground economy or America's 9-to-5 economy. We do all that we can, and many of us still fall short. Entry-level job markets are flooded with applications. People are just trying to find a way. Americans across the country have skills and experiences ranging across the spectrum. However, they are not those that are in demand. They simply don't meet the needs of the current workforce. One example today is that 80% of manufacturers cannot find proper candidates to fill their skilled production jobs. This translates to 500,000 unfilled jobs. This is an untapped resource just waiting to be accessed in communities across the nation. Me personally, I would love just to have a crumb of that amount of opportunity for the region where I live. But first, we have to tap into this resource. We have to address the exact problem. A survey performed by Manpower's group, comprised of more than 1,000 U.S. employers, shed some light on this and why U.S. employers are having difficulty finding proper candidates. And this study showed that candidates often lack soft and hard skills, experience, and incentives for a competitive wage. And of these candidates, 39% lack soft skills, 47% lack hard skills, 25% lack relevant experience, and 30% lack incentives through competitive wages to work. This is huge, especially in considering this isn't a future job market. This isn't 5, this isn't 10, this isn't 20 years from now. This is our current workforce. This is a current gap, this is a current need that needs to be filled. One way to solve the problem of the lack of incentive is just simply by increasing the minimum wage. I know where I live in southeastern Kentucky, there's a lot of people, there's a lot of families that are living off of government subsidized money, and I believe that would be a great incentive for them to just jump back into the workforce, because in a lot of rural areas, all there is minimum wage jobs. There needs to, don't rob us of our ambition. Give more of an incentive to enter back into the workforce. The readily available solution for the rest of those is internships. Internships are the bridge for this gap. Year Up is a great example of this. This is an organization that's seen this as a bridge for young people, and they've been doing it successfully now for a while. Internships not only provides work-relevant, soft and hard skills to direct work experience, it gives you something real that you can put on a resume. It even provides you with role models, real working mentors that can show you the path to succeed on your job. These people soon become your professional network, and in many times become an opportunity in itself. Although I've never actually experienced an internship, I have experienced a clinical rotation. they're similar to an internship, but they're built into the tailoring of an educational component. And as a student, now graduate of the University of Kentucky Medical Laboratory Science, I have experienced all those benefits of the internship. The role models, the mentors, the exposure, the experience, the networking potential, and most importantly, the soft and hard skills that were relevant to my job. And it prepared me and gave me the tools I needed to succeed. Right now, I'm actually working at the local hospital where I train. And through the chemistry department in the lab, I'm actually training the same very individuals going through the program of the University of Kentucky, giving back and helping them continue on in their profession and in their studies. But with internship, employers will have a great pipeline to young youth, their own pipeline to success, to committed employees. I mean, Robert Lerman, a labor market specialist at American University, said it best: the closer you get to the stream, the more fish you get. Let's come together and catch that and capitalize on this opportunity. This is not just an opportunity for young people, but an opportunity for America. I, along with the rest of my fellow council members, the National Council of Young Leaders, fully supports internships, especially those that offer paid employment experience in private corporations that provide appropriate supports to its interns and potential for long-term hiring. To capitalize and encourage employer engagement, the council would specifically like to see an establishment of a corporate tax credit of up to $4,000 for each 6-month paid internship offered to low-income adults that results in employment. This type of tax credit does not currently exist, and we would love to work with interested members of Congress to create legislation on focus on internships and opportunities for young adults. Some current legislation that actually fills me so much with hope is the LEAP Act, sponsored by Senators Cory Booker and Tim Scott. This encourages apprenticeships for young adults by providing, a tax credit, for apprenticeships. And internships and apprenticeships are great pathways to provide opportunity and training for young people to provide that experience, that first step. Studies show that apprenticeships are a wise investment for both participants and government. Individuals who complete apprenticeships each earn over $240,000 more over their careers than those that don't participate in those programs. I speak for all opportunity youth. Give us an opportunity. Give us our first step. Give us an internship. Give us an apprenticeship. If you make an atmosphere conducive to success, I promise you, we will seize it. Thank you.